See, nod your head. I know you can relate. This week is so special. We've got Simon Cowell, Magic Johnson, Mickey Guyton, and please welcome Miss Viola Davis. Such an honor to have you here on premiere week. There's so much to celebrate.
Y'all energy is so amazing. We're gonna be giving back, lifting each other up.
Say hi, beautiful people.
We're doing it all.
Mama Hood coming to the rescue.
I have so many great memories of kids on my show over the years. I'm being told I have a surprise message from someone, and I don't know who it is. Let's see.
Hi Ellen, it's Sophia Grace. I'm Rosie.
We love pink. And we like the fluffy dresses.
Yes!
And it was so lovely seeing you on the show last week. And it got us thinking about all the amazing kids you've had on your show. So here is a surprise for you.
Our next guest is a man of few words and the cutest little dancer you'll ever see. Please welcome Tavares Jones. You've been dancing for how long? How old?
10 hours.
And what do you want to do when you grow up? You want to be a dancer or you want to be something else?
A superstar.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Ellen for giving me the chance to showcase my talent over the last 6 years on her show. I'm now 10 years old and an honor roll student at a performing arts school.
You look very much alike. And how do people tell you apart?
I'm beautiful. I'm cute.
We remember the first time we went to Ellen's show, 7 years ago. You are always in our mind. All the best, Zoni and Yoni.
I saw a video recently of these two brothers. Their names are Rainer and Atticus. They're presidential experts, and they're only 6 and 3 years old. What makes you like presidents so much?
When I'm born, I was in Mommy's belt.
Hi, Ellen. This is Rainer and Atticus. I'm currently 16 years old and a junior in high school.
And I'm 13 years old and an 8th grader. We both remember mostly how kind you were because we were really nervous going on and you really made us more confident.
All the way from Beijing, China, please welcome Little Mushroom.
希望艾伦主持的第19季完美收官，生活幸福美满。我爱你们。
Our next guest can recite the entire periodic table. What is this?
K, potassium, magnesium, iodine.
You're 3 years old. How do you remember all this?
My new brain just remembers.
I have the best memories with you, and I can't thank you enough for all these special opportunities that I'll keep in my heart forever.
What's the life cycle of a star?
Okay, the life cycle of a star is first a gas cloud. Then it starts rotating. Then the core gets hot. Then a subgiant. A subgiant is like a mixture between a yellow dwarf and a red giant. The red giant's next stage. And then it turns into a red giant. A red giant also, a red giant is very, very big. My name is Xander and I'm 7 years old now. I'm still crazy about astronomy, and now I'm also obsessed with particles of quantum physics.
What made you get interested in presidents?
Well, I started telling everybody the presidents are money, and I was asking for everybody's Jackson.
Oh.
And
Very
so,
smart.
Hi, Ellen. It's me, Macy Hensley. Can you believe I was just 5 the first time I was on your show? And now I'm 12. Thank you for all the amazing experiences you've given me and my family. You've been so kind to us.
How many people have you sung in front of before? Was it just your family? Have you ever sung in front of this many people? No? Glad I'm bringing this up. This is good.
My name is Kai Lenga. I'm 13 years old. I'm best known for singing to you. I'm so grateful that I was able to go on your show 10 times. Congratulations on your 19th season. Thank you for being so kind and generous. Love ya.
What's up? It's your boy Young Dylan. I want to say hi to my favorite person, Ellen. You changed my life and I just can't thank you enough. Currently in 2022, I am 13 years old. I have 3 shows, Tyler Perry's Young Dylan, my show that you helped me get with Tyler Perry. And I just want to thank you so much again for all you've done for me. We love you so much.
Wow. Well, I love y'all back. ever, like, you could go back like Tom Brady? Do you ever think to yourself, you know what? I could go back.
Pilgrims was great. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, they united around me from HR down to the people on the floor. They helped me get through the rough times. Pilgrims is not just a job, it's a career path.
If you have the time and passion to help better our community, the La Crosse Community Foundation is looking for you. Use its new nonprofit resource center to be matched with a nonprofit organization that shares your passions and needs your perspective on its board of directors. Sign up at bit.ly/lacrosseboard to see how you can change lives. You may just change your own.
Whether you're an established business owner or just getting started, we can offer multiple services to help manage your financial goals.
I'm Patrick Crayons, owner of Peak Contracting and Excavating. Been a customer of Union State Bank for a little over a year now. I chose to work with Chad at Union State Bank because of our great friendship and their professionalism in the Black River Falls area. My overall experience with Union State Bank has been phenomenal, and I would highly recommend them to anybody looking for a financial institution to work with.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
WKBT, an equal employment opportunity employer, is dedicated to providing broad outreach regarding job vacancies at the station. We seek the help of local organizations in referring qualified applicants to our station. Organizations that wish to receive our vacancy information should contact WKBT by calling 608-782-4678.
It's very important to me as a chief meteorologist that we don't hype things. We give information and we want people to be weather aware. First alert weather to us means that we want to be the first to prepare you for what's to come, especially when it comes to disruptive weather. We want you to know well in advance so that you're prepared for when that weather hits. If you see an alert day, that is us telling you that you need to pay special attention to the weather and have a plan of action when that weather hits.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
You can eradicate polio. You can promote peace. You can feed the hungry. You can help children do better in school. Because you can get involved with Rotary. Because Rotary believes that by working together, you can do anything. Learn more at Rotary.org.
Working Pilgrims has been working super nice, very convenient for me and my family. Especially in this job, I have a CDL driver license. Pilgrims is more than a job, it's a career path.
This is the first day of my show. I'm still getting used to saying that. So do you remember me? I am going to show you how it all happens. Cameraman, tilt down. Follow the magic.
I hope my fans experience a good time. I hope they discover their superpower, and I hope they feel on top of the world by the time they leave the Jennifer Hudson Show.
Let's go live life, baby.
Premiering September 12th on News 8.
Do you remember me? This is the first day of my show.
I hope my fans feel on top of the world by the time they leave the Jennifer Hudson Show.
Our next guest is not only one of the most incredible quarterbacks in NFL history, he's also one of my favorite people in the world. Please welcome Drew Brees.
Is this really your last season?
I know. It's crazy.
It is.
You know, 5 shows left. It's thanks for being here.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, we got to be well, I had you on the show, and then we got to be friends. So this friendship is great that I can just text you whenever I want and talk to you. And I miss seeing you, but I love still talking to you.
You know, this has been a big week of reflection. Obviously, when I knew I was going to come see you, and I'm trying not to get emotional here. I have a tendency to do that. But so 12 years ago, it was right after the Super Bowl that I came here for the first time. And, you know, that Super Bowl moment was like, and that's the epitome of your career as a football player, right, to be able to win a championship. And yet, I probably got more text messages about you are going on the Ellen Show. Like, my level of street cred was like way more the fact that I was coming to see you than it was in winning a Super Bowl. But and I saw your mom on the field after the game. I pointed at her, and then all of a sudden you were my first stop after well, I guess I saw Mickey Mouse at Disney World first, and then I came and saw you.
Yeah.
But that was I can't believe that was 12 years ago.
Yeah, I can't either. And when did it really sink in with you after you stopped? Because everyone takes a break. Like, we always take breaks during the summer. So I think, like, you know, Oprah was saying to me, like, until you don't come back in September is when you're going to realize. When did it sink in for you?
Well, definitely when training camp rolled around, you know, which was end of July. You know, that's when I started really getting antsy, feeling like, don't I have a schedule to keep? Shouldn't I be waking? You know, football provided such structure and routine. So I knew every minute of the day where I was supposed to be, what I was supposed to be doing, and you were always preparing for this goal or this challenge that was, you know, the weekly opponent. And so that was probably the biggest difference for me in entering, I guess, that next chapter, the retirement phase.
But now you're a commentator, and when and I was watching you commentate on the Saints, you know, this past season, and I was like,
which was weird, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure, and for so many reasons.
Right.
But what do you miss most about playing?
I miss the locker room. I miss being with the guys. You know, you go through so much together, and it truly is this brotherhood. You spend so much time together, really, I mean, off the field, just in these, you know, one-on-one moments in the locker room, or, you know, out to dinner together, just spending time with one another, getting to know one another. You develop some really strong friendships. And so the hard part about that is all of a sudden you're no longer a part of that team. You know, you're not doing that each and every day. And then, of course, game day, you know, just that feeling of running out of the tunnel, you know, that high, that level of emotion is hard to replace.
But I mean, you're now, do you think ever, like, you could go back like Tom Brady? Do you ever think to yourself, you know what, I could go back? Because you could.
No, it's, I kind of set benchmarks along the way, and I knew that, I mean, look, I played 20 years in the NFL. I mean, that was beyond my wildest dreams or expectations, and I knew it was time. It felt right, and I was so excited about the next chapter and the opportunity to spend a ton of time with Brittany and our 4 kids and coaching them, raising them, and just being a dad.
So you've been here 20 times. What are your...
20?
Yeah, 20 times. What are your favorite... I mean, what do you remember most about being here?
Oh, of course, coming here after the Super Bowl, Brian and Jackson, who we developed such a strong friendship with and relationship with in New Orleans, and you then having a chance to meet them and get to know them, such a unbelievable pair of guys and their family. You came to training camp in 2011. Do you remember this in Oxnard, California?
That was my favorite.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Please tell me I was going to say you look like Jim Thorpe from the Canton Bulldogs. In fact, you participated in our end of practice quarterback competition, which we always did, and I believe you won. We got to work on some of the technique, but
but I believe I made a touchdown.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. I mean, we hosted a charity event together in New Orleans. We've done so much together.
So what is your advice? I'm asking everyone who has gone through what I'm going through right now, what is your advice on what to do next?
Well, that's a great question, because I think I'm still figuring that out myself as a retiree, a recent retiree. But I'd say this, I have a mentor who, towards the latter part of my career, he was talking about the phases of life as I was going through this, and he said, there's 3 phases. There's master, mentor, and make a difference. So for the first part of your life, you're focusing on mastering something. So for me, it was trying to be the best quarterback that I could be. For somebody else, doctor, whatever it might be, your profession. You eventually reach a point where you've developed this experience, this wisdom that you're now able to pass on to that next generation. That's the mentorship phase. And then you reach a point where you have a real opportunity to make a difference. And you have already made such a difference in your life and everything that you've done. I can only imagine what you're going to do next.
I'll continue to do it. I'll keep on. That's what I will keep doing. Don't you worry about that. Drew Brees, everybody. We'll be back.
Pen.
Yes!
Windows and doors, more choices at lower prices. Simple sash replacements for older homes, new windows and new wood trim for newer homes. All styles, wood grain, painted exteriors, grids and decorative glass, double and triple glass. Patio doors, steel doors, and fiberglass doors. Designers to plan your project, skilled carpenters to get it done. Your one-stop shop for windows and doors and other home improvements. More choices, lower prices. The Board Store, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
You make plans. What to wear, where to go, when to go, what to bring. And then weather changes everything. News 8 Now First Alert Weather will prepare you for what's coming early, often, and accurately, so you can plan your life. Download the News 8000 First Alert Weather app from your app store today.
Y'all may recall yesterday I said we were playing the last round of Danger Word ever, and that was the case until Twitch won. So now it's time for our final game of Danger Word. Play with me. Claudia, you're playing with Twitch. The rules are simple. One-word clues, danger word, bad, pies go splat. Okay, I will go first. Ink.
Cartridge.
Right.
Calligraphy.
Tool.
Pen.
Yes! All right, Claudia, put your... do you have anything to put on?
Uh-oh. It's okay.
All right.
Oh.
Get it?
Oh.
smart. Smart. All right. Twitch, you go first.
Drill.
Driver? I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
They told me to go for it.
Oh.
Love. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Get him, Tom. Get him.
She knows what it is. You don't even have to say anything.
Okay. Well, construction.
Screw.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
Finally.
Yeah.
All right.
If I can just say 19 of the greatest time of my life. Hanging out with you all.
All right, so we are going to take a break, and we will find out who will be the winner and who will be the loser after this.
Would you like to come inside?
Hi. Good morning, everyone.
Here you go, everyone. 10 seconds.
This is happening.
It's go time, baby. If you got something to celebrate, oh, you came to the right place. Premiere Week is almost here, honey, with an all-star guest list. Yeah. Hey.
I left work to come.
You left work? They gonna see you. He's with me today. Come on. Let's go, America. You in Jennifer Hudson's house now. I have a new job. Talk your head off and look you upside your head like this. All right, you ready?
Jordan's not staying. Right now at 5, La Crosse celebrates Labor Day with the return of 2 city traditions.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont. Ken is off today. After a 2-year pandemic break, La Crosse's Labor Day parade and picnic have returned. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen was at Labor Fest today and joins us in studio to share why festgoers were excited to come together.
Amy, the people I talked to today said Labor Day is a special chance to recognize the work Americans put in every day. This year's Labor Fest was held in full, complete with a parade and a picnic for the community to join in. Energy was high, especially since it's been 2 years since La Crosse's last Labor Fest. Rick Mitchell, who works for the unions in the area, says the workforce has changed since then.
For years and years, businesses have counted on let's pay minimum wage. Let's give someone $7.50 an hour. They can't afford a home, they can't afford children, they can't afford a car. Workers are resurging now, and employers have to realize that we're a commodity. We're a valued commodity.
Amid the ongoing worker shortage, these laborers say they won't settle. Labor Day provided a chance for families to also join together and unions to come together as their own family. Amy?
All right, thank you, Emily. Labor Fest is hosted by Western Wisconsin's American Federation of Labor and Congress of Industrial Organizations. Well, millions of Americans hit the road for the Labor Day weekend. According to AAA, roughly 32% of Americans got out of town and 82% of them did so by motor vehicle. Dr. Hee-Soo Young of UW Health says alcohol consumption is common during holiday weekends and a prime factor for automobile crashes.
Enjoy your holiday the way that you want to. Those things include things like having a designated driver, making sure that you're drinking in moderation, and also utilizing things such as taxi services and rideshare services.
In addition to keeping your vehicle in good working order, it's always important to avoid the known contributors to crashes like driving impaired, whether from alcohol or medication, drowsy driving, driving distracted, and speeding. Great day for this holiday, and Bill, we really lucked out. It's pretty much been an awesome weekend, with the exception of that rain Friday night. But other than that, wow.
Yeah, it really has. Kind of a stormy start to the holiday weekend, as you mentioned, Friday night, but Saturday, Sunday, and today have all been very, very nice across the region. Temperatures in the mid 70s for most. I can update that La Crosse temp to 77 now for an official high. 75 in Eau Claire, 73 in Viroqua, and 74 in Prairie du Chien. Kind of a sunny to partly cloudy sky across the region. A few more clouds over parts of southeastern Minnesota, northeastern Iowa, also down towards the Madison area. Otherwise, as you saw through CityCam, lots of sunshine for both La Crosse and Eau Claire. 74 in Eau Claire and Sparta, 76 now in La Crosse. 73 in Viroqua, also 73 in Winona. Partly cloudy tonight, seasonably cool and comfortable. A windows open night for sure. Maybe some patchy fog late tonight into tomorrow morning. Overnight lows in the 50s for most, including 59 in La Crosse. I will talk more about that fog and when our next chance of rain is in my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Bill. An officer-involved shooting is underway in Eau Claire. Late Sunday night, 2 Eau Claire officers responded to a home on the city's northeast side where a man was said to be inside armed with a gun. Officers confronted the man and fired their weapons at him. He was injured and taken to a local hospital. Now, as is policy, the Wisconsin Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation is conducting the investigation, and the officers, a 5-year and 2-year veteran of the department, are on administrative leave. The Minnesota man charged with stabbing a group of Apple River tubers is headed to trial. Investigators say 52-year-old Nicolay Mew fatally stabbed one of the victims, a 17-year-old boy, after an altercation between Mew and a group of tubers. Mew's attorneys argue that he was surrounded by the group, threatened and assaulted, and he ultimately acted out in self-defense. But prosecutors say Mew instigated the fight. He has been jailed since that fatal July 30th altercation. President Biden is rallying union members here in Wisconsin and in Pittsburgh. Meantime, as Natalie Brand explains, a judge has granted former President Trump's request for a special master in the FBI Mar-a-Lago search.
President Biden arrived in Milwaukee Monday ahead of a Labor Day speech to union members. With a little more than 2 months to go before the midterm elections, the president is spending the holiday visiting 2 states with pivotal Senate races, first Wisconsin, then later Pennsylvania. The president's trip to Pittsburgh marks his 3rd visit to Pennsylvania in less than a week. It comes after his fiery primetime speech in Philadelphia Thursday.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Over the weekend, former President Trump fired back.
He's an enemy of the state. You want to know the truth?
At a rally for Republican candidates in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania Saturday, Trump called President Biden's speech hateful and divisive. He also railed against the FBI search of his Mar-a-Lago estate.
The FBI and the Justice Department have become vicious monsters, controlled by radical left scoundrels, lawyers, and the media.
Late Monday morning, a federal judge in Florida granted the former president's request for an independent third party to review the documents seized for potentially privileged material. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
The judge also said the Justice Department is blocked from further review pending resolution of the special master's review process, but the federal government can continue with any national security assessments of the seized materials. Well, starting tomorrow, La Crosse's South Avenue is going to be closed to through traffic between 7th and Green Bay Streets. Crews are making an emergency repair of a water main that's under the northbound lanes. That work is expected to be finished by the end of day on Saturday, September 10th.